Remember when I said I felt relief when I saw him?
Mm-hmm.
It didn't really last long.
I feel things I've never experienced before in this situation. It's like a man that I know could actually die. That was the point.
Danny, let her talk. Let her talk. Gary was a big part of all our lives because he was a big part of Andy's.
No matter how awesome he was.
Yeah.
Okay, go to like the 34-minute, 30-second mark of episode 3 of season 8. Look, you all know the various platforms you can go to watch the episodes online. I'm not going to pinpoint them for you because I'm not. But if you go to one of these platforms and watch Sistas season 8 episode 3, you know where I'm getting at with this. I enjoyed episode 3, but I said the point of the episode that lost me completely was when the girls started talking about Andy was the one that kicked it off, talking about how, remember when I talked about how I said I felt a sense of relief when Gary was, had that knife plunged in him and I just saw it and I thought he was gone. It didn't last for long because I eventually began to think of, I can't see myself in a world that doesn't have Gary in it. And while on the one hand, I praise this episode for recapturing the essence of the sister circles from the earlier seasons, it also fell into the same trope of, oh crap, here we go. Danni is the voice of reason, and she's silenced multiple times because she was the only one like, what the F-U-C-K is up with you people? Andy, are you saying, but you still love him? And then you have Karen and Sabrina validating what this fool is saying while silencing Danni, like, you're not a monster, Andy. And then she's like, wait, I felt some sort of like, sadness that he might be gone. Am I pathetic? No, you're not pathetic. Is this Stockholm syndrome? Because she goes down the list of, at first he seemed like Mr. Perfect, but despite like the things like the wife and the kids and the cheating and the hostile takeover of my the attempted hostile takeover of my company that I work at, and the blackmail and the stalking, and there was a time where he wasn't like that, and I'm just thinking, like, I'm trying to pinpoint, I'm like, this is the same BS that would happen all the time in the earlier seasons of the show. Andy seemingly gets a wake-up call, I'm done with Gary. And then she goes to her girls like, well, actually, I was thinking of going to dinner with him because he invited me to, give him another chance or see if he changed. What the I'm not trying to get this video demonetized, but I'm going to spell what the F, Andy. And like I said, Danny's telling the truth, just like in the season finale. I think she's blackmailed because Gary knows that Andy, if that's his wife, she can't testify him in court with the feds on his behind. Danni, I think you need to stop smoking that thing. Yeah, you're watching too much TV. And then guess what? At the beginning of this episode, Andy pretty much said exactly what Danni said. But Danny's the crazy one. Danni needs to hush up. Sabrina and Karen are the worst. Like, this is just as bad as, season 6 when Penelope got introduced. And then, Penelope, she means nothing to me. She is not wife material. And then, over at Sabrina's house, am I not wife material? Oh, you are. Hell to the no. These girls just validate. It's like anytime Andy or Karen, or let's just say it's mostly Andy. Anytime Andy questions herself like, maybe I'm not who I think I am. Maybe I do need to change. No, you're not the problem. He's the one who cheated. He's the monster. Andy is not a saint. And I know they're about to go down this flipping rabbit hole of, oh, when Andy's in the hospital next week with Gary, she's going to be in her emotions, and maybe she'll be talking to Gary thinking he can't hear her. Like, despite everything, I still love you. And it's like, wait, isn't that one video of like a black guy and his dad having a therapy session, and then the dad goes, because like, Despite everything you did, I still love you. And then that dad goes, yeah. That's pretty much what I think is going to happen here. And it's just like, what was the point of Jordan then? And now Robin's back, but now it's like, it doesn't matter because we know that deep down, Andy still feels some kind of way with Gary. It's stupid. I've said it time and time again. I still call bull on the whole Jordan thing. Like, oh, the reason that Andy's going to marry Gary is because it will save Jordan's career and even his life. Andy is only doing this BS because at the end of the day, she thrives off the drama. Jordan is boring. And I'm speaking from Andy's perspective. Jordan is boring to her. She thrives in the drama. She needs it. When Gary was getting that sex therapy, the therapist told Gary, you enjoy the thrill of the chase, but now that you have Andy, that's why you're unable to have sex with her. And I say this in the utmost confidence because I said it then and I'll say it now. Season 3 or 4, I forgot what season it was, but the particular season where he had the therapist, that was the best Gary because he wasn't there for the BS. Go back and rewatch those episodes. This was when Gary was staying at Andy's apartment. Wait, I think this was season 3. Yeah, because that's when that whole surprise wedding. It was season 3 because that's when Gary had that surprise wedding for Andy. And that's when Robin was introduced. Yeah, when the sex therapist came into play. Look at those episodes and tell me who starts the BS. It's always Andy. Because Gary wouldn't react to her anger because that's their dance. That's their song and dance. They would get into some sort of random fight for like the umpteenth time. They would separate and then get back together. It was no better than the Zach and Karen relationship from season 1. Where they get back together for like half an episode. Karen would get pissed off, kick him out, and then the cycle continues. She thrives in the drama. Gary wouldn't react and she would get even more pissed. And then Gary would say, I'm going to the gym. Or I'm basically using the same excuses that he would tell Jasmine when he would really be going to Andy. And then Andy would use those random fights as an excuse to go run over to Robin's hotel room. Andy's trash, y'all. She is. And shame on these women, especially Sabrina being like the one to say like, wow, this is impacting me too. I mean, even though Gary did all those things, like to be so close to a situation where a person could die and I know them. Y'all don't know Gary. I mean, y'all know the real Gary, but y'all don't know Gary like Andy did. But even still, I'm sorry. You can call me an asshole, a monster, whatever, but I ain't shedding a damn tear. Okay, let's say my sister had an abusive boyfriend or something like that. And then he got hit by a car or some stuff. And I mean, like, he just randomly got hit by a person's car and died. I would not give an F. I'd be like, whatever. Okay. That you can call me what you want, but dang it, I said what I said. Like, there is no remorse for me. So for the girls to co-sign Andy feeling some kind of way. Okay, her loving who she loves, that's one thing. But they were really building this scene up like this girl still loves Gary. Get the F out of here with this bull crap. I'm done. Like and subscribe. That's what screwed up the episode for me. Like I said, oh man, this episode, some people compare it to episode 2. I can see why. The girls just stood around talking this whole time. It felt good to rehash the Sistas circle. And I honestly loved the bit about their college, talking about the whole geology class. It felt like, hey, we're getting a little glimpse into their past life. But the episode was on the verge, well, out for the most part, okay, 7 out of 10. But then that one scene had like bumped this 6 out of 10. That scene ruined the episode for me because we're going back to the same BS between Andy and Gary. And that's all I got. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you were a part of the Sister Circle, would you be like Danny and be like, I don't know what, look, I'm the one with the pen here, but what are y'all smoking? Y'all feel bad that Gary could die? Get that freak out of here with that bullshit. Damn, y'all stupid. Okay, sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Okay, I'm done. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.